Well, looks like Sawamura got benched. Up a Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Diamond No Ace Act 2, chapters 155 through 157. So, last time I covered Diamond No Ace, Sawamura got benched. Oh gosh, it is just so frustrating because his nerves really got the best of him. But anyway, let's get to chapter 155 first and see what happens next. It's the top of the fourth, the mid-stage of the game, where losing even one run is not an option. On the mound is the third-year Kawakami who replaced Sawamura. Here we go. Strike, batter out. It's a strikeout swinging. The trump card move explodes. In this chapter, chapter 155 is titled The All Out Sato. And here we go. Yeah, shoo! Following the ninth batter, Okuyoshi-kun, who was retired on a fly to second, the first batter, Momose-kun, is struck out with a sinker. This show of perfect relieving prevents Soko from decisively turning this game to their favor. Yeah, I love how Sawamura is not like showing that he's depressed. He's just being supportive. Sato's battery of Miyuki and Kawakami, both 30-years, does a job that leaves nothing's to be desired. Yeah. Let's go, Yui boy. Right. Only after making sure to support and witness the senpai's performance till the end did he allow himself to attend to his own needs. Nori, nice pitching, Nori senpai. The front door pitch that starts out as a ball and then breaks into the strike zone against right-handed batters was certainly impressive. He started throwing in the fall, correct? Yeah, and against left-handed batters, he alternates between fastballs to the outside and the sinker. Sato's coaching unit must have wanted to kill the game momentum that started to favor Yura no matter what, and their relief pitcher has fulfilled that task with flying colors. Indeed, Miyuki-kun's pitch calling testified the same, being aggressive and making no secret of their goal to shut out the opponents. Hold on a second, let me see if I read that right. Yeah, okay, that said, we can't ignore the fact that Sato's situation had deteriorated to the point where the coaches were left with no choice other than to act either. Oh, fuck, my wording's right. Oh, Jesus Christ. That said, we can't ignore the fact that Sato's situation had deteriorated to the point where the coaches were left with no choice other than to act either. Nothing is set in stone yet, and it will all depend on how the game is going to unfold from here, which is true. Ooh, their back strength sure is something. Why do I say back wordings right now? Their bench strength sure is something. A pitcher like that is only a reliever, huh? Higashiyama, it may have gone well in the previous inning, but avoid throwing your slider into the zone anymore. Making them worry that a slider might be coming is good enough. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and it's Saito High's turn to be on the offensive. We're starting. Yes! We're starting with the fourth batter, catcher Miyuki-kun. Yeah, my baby. I love Miyuki so much. And let's be real, Miyuki's like the MVP of this game right now. Naruchi sharpshooting, and that's Naruchi is Miyuki's walk-up song. That's awesome. You have your own walk-up song, Miyuki. I love it. There's my boy. There's my boy. Come on, Miyuki, you can do it. You can do it. He sure got a presence. That damn ball. The pitcher opened with a slider, huh? In his previous at-bat, they avoided fighting him. But hold on a second. My thing is being stupid. Stupid ad. There we go. Now the ad's gone. The pitcher opened with a slider, huh? In his previous at-bat, they avoided fighting him, but now there's no runners to worry about. Let's see what's their plan for retiring him. The way he just let that the way he just let that ball fly right past him doesn't bode well for us. No need to try and do the impossible. Proceed carefully. Any weak what is wrong with my wordings right now? No need to try and do the impossible. Proceed carefully. Any weak pitch will be smacked. Nibble at the outside corner. Oh, that's what you think. But Miyuki's a catcher. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, my boy's ready. Just 2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined this. There were so many things to remember and keep in mind. What, are we expected to read all of this? Next case-by-case fielding practice, and I was always so tired from those packed and intense practice sessions every day. But the fruit of it all is this, right? It's the fact that we actually made the Saito bare their fangs and go all out against the likes of us. I can't get enough of this. That's my boy. That's my boy. He just hit the ball. Oh, that is my boy. If he gets a home run right now, I will be. If Miyuki gets a home run right now, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Get it, get it, get it. Yes, yes. Ooh. It's out of the park. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I'm so fucking happy. It's my baby. A single blast from Saito's main cannon forces the game back to square one. One intense killer shot of doom. Oh, that's my baby. That's my Miyuki. I love you. I love Miyuki. Okay, so now we're getting to chapter 156. This is my, oh my god, it's Miyuki time. It's Miyuki time. Miyuki's hit tied the game with no outs and opportunities still open. Can Saito turn it around? So now we're in chapter 156. The game is back to square one for both teams. This is the moment of truth in this chapter is titled Probing. Not anal probing. Ooh. Run! Yeah, we're getting runs because my boy started the momentum. That's my boy right there. His fastballs too pack a punch. That said, his slider doesn't have nearly that much bite. It's possible to adjust and put your bat on it even when you're cornered. Being passive and overthinking it will only play into our opponent's hands. Ignore tricky pitches, but when you see something you can hit, swing with no hesitation. In other words, just do what you have been doing until now. Yes, sir. His fastball got hit twice in a row. Anyone would get extra apprehensive after that. Ooh, so now the other ace is getting fucked up. But I think with this boost of confidence, I think Sawamura might be able to go back in, but we'll have to wait and see. And the slider is hit for a line drive along the right foul line. The runner from second, Mizuno, rounds third. Saito High takes the lead. The sixth batter, Tojo, hits an RBI double. You did it, Tojo Senpai. Yeah, Tojo. Right? Zono. Dude, I love it. Nice batting, Zono. Nice batting there. Yeah. That's the captain cannon for you. Follow suit. Changing the game's tides with a single swing, just like that. Nice home run. The ace is not alone when it comes. The ace is not alone when it comes to carrying the team. Miyuki, I love you. I love that this is Miyuki time. I feel like this part of the manga is just for me because and all the other Miyuki fans. I'm glad that it was Miyuki that changed the tide, because normally what we see in like a lot of sports manga is usually the main character changes the tide, but it's not the case anymore, especially with Haikyuu and Diamond No Ace. And I really like that we're going kind of the Haikyuu route, where it's not Sawamura that's gonna lead the team to victory. It's my boy Miyuki. I love it. I'm sorry, Sawamura. You'll get your time. You'll get your time. And you know, I have to say, this kind of does remind me of when Hinata was trapped in my boy Kema's cage in the Nakoma versus in the Nakoma versus Karasano match. Very curious if, for those of you that are Haikyuu readers, I'm very curious if you're getting that same vibe. Ooh. But the main difference is, instead of it being Kema that put Hinata in the cage, or in this case, you know, the ace, or the opposite ace, or a specific batter putting my boy Sawamura in a cage. It's the coach, which I think is awesome. I love the difference that we're getting, but we still have that same kind of feel, which is really nice. Shortstop Ichikura catches up to the ball, but it takes his all to catch it. Next up is Kawakami, huh? Think they'll go for a squeeze? That's the obvious move, and you're as wary of it. Still, the last thing Saito wants here is to lose this opportunity due to a risky move on their part. It will kill the precious momentum they finally started building. Being too wary may play a mean trick on us. As the worse the count gets, the more options it will provide to our opponents. Forget about the first base runner. Only pay attention to the runner on third. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and with one out and runners on first and third. In the batter's box is the ninth batter, Kawakami. What is Saito up to, and how is Zero Soko planning to weather it? The runner from first takes off. The first pitch a fastball to the inside is fouled. The run and hit tactic? The batter started swinging right from the start. Yeah, and Higashiyama took them on with his best fastball. So they planned for the runner from first to never keep still in order to prevent a double play, and for the runner from third to run on a grounder. A second pitch is about to be thrown. I love this. And this is what I was hoping for. That this was going to be a yes. This is a battle of strategy, but it's not. It's more coach focused, and I like it. And that's like the big difference between what we're getting here and what we're getting in Haikyuu, which is what I wanted. So this is good stuff that we're getting here. Ball. His stance made him think he'd bunt, but he never did. Saito sure do all they can to mess with their opponents, restoring to such an obvious lie. Let's throw a ball here once then. I wish they'd just throw that squeeze play at us. Honestly, it would have been easier to work around. No, don't let them trick you. Let them screw the count to favor them is what we must prevent. Be it a squeeze or a swing they're planning to pull next, we'll fight them in the zone. Our goal is to either make them foul our pitches or swing and miss. The first base runner takes off. Run all you want. A fastball? The batter manages to roll the ball. And the runner from third has more than enough time to make it home. The forceful tactic succeeds. Bringing Saito their third run in this inning alone. Are they for real? Their ninth batter, the weakest in the lineup, can pull that inside pitch for a grounder like it's nothing, huh? You can add the third base runner's start to that things that wow you list of yours. Makes me seriously wonder what the heck kind of practice they even do normally. That's my boy Miyuki. It's my boy Miyuki right there. Let's speed up our warm up. This game might see its conclusion much earlier than we thought. The ability to score consecutively and reliably is what makes a powerhouse. And let's see how chapter 157 goes, and then I'll get my thoughts on the increased pacing of this game. I'm kind of hoping we're not good. I was hoping we were going to get something similar to Haikyuu where it's a little bit more drawn out, but I don't think that's going to be the case no more. Saito succeeds in turning the game around, and their momentum is not stopping. And chapter 157 is titled The End. Oh man, I'm glad I'm waiting right now. Top of the sixth. Ooh. Yeah, we are. Oh man. So yeah, Sawamura is done. He basically is done for the day, and obviously Sawamura knew he was going to be done based on this the third inning. But the question is what's gonna happen now? Sawamura is still going to be the ace. No doubt about it, but he's going to have to get over his nerves, and this is going to be very interesting to see. But here we go. Let's keep going. Although Urasogo did put a runner on base, his advance cut was short, with Saito ceding no runs this inning yet again. Relief pitcher Kawakami shows no exploitable weakness. Nice pitching, Nori. Your pitches Your pitches sure are being lively. Great job, Kawakami-senpai. Let's go back to the dugout for now. Yeah. Furai-san, we probably should too, but I've just warmed up. Your turn to start is tomorrow. Nori-senpai, nice pitching. Ooh, wait a minute. Furai's gonna start tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. And I think I understand why we're going this route, but let me finish reading this chapter and I'll tell you why. Nori-senpai, nice pitching. Thank you. Sure enough, their cleanup crew all have sharp swings. Yet they do, especially their fourth batter. You certainly don't want to put runners on base before his turn. They're sure a team. Fuck my words right now. They're sure a team you can't let your guard down with because you never know what and when they're going to throw at you next. Okay then. Nori, they switch pitchers. Oh, you're right. It's jersey number 12, Osu, a second year. Now we've seen them all. He's mainly a fastball specialist who can also throw the forkball. Compared to their ace, though, his fastballs don't have much bite. Compared to their ace, though, his fastballs don't have that much bite. If he can bring that one down here, they'll be out of moves. All right, only 4 innings left. Nori-senpai, deal him a blow. Swing your soul out, Nori. He's stable. The ace is not alone when it comes to carrying the team. Damn, I wish I could redo the whole of today from the beginning. Oh, I totally understand why. Because the thing is what Sawamura was thinking with the ace was that he felt like he had this, and this is why I think he's fucked up and was and the nerves got the best of Sawamura, was he was thinking that because of the ace, the pressure of the ace, that he was the one that leads, that has to lead the team, but it's not. And what Miyuki said is, no, you're not alone in this. Just remember that you're not alone. So yeah, I think that's what. And I love that Okamura's look at how Okamura's looking at Sawamura like, oh my god, he's realized it. That realization, man. Via a hit and a steal, Kuramochi advanced to second. The batter following him, Kaminato, recorded an RBI with a hit to center field. With the count of 1-1, the third pitch ended with runners on first and third after a successful hit and run play. The fourth batter, Miyuki, hit a sacrifice fly, expanding Saito's lead to 6 runs. Oh yeah, this game is totally over. Hey guys, tell me, how come you're enjoying this as much as you do when their lead on us only gets bigger? Well, it's just they're so effective in both offense and defense that there's not a single wasted movement. It's kind of incredible, and we can't help admitting it. It's like seeing what you wanted us to be, Coach. Watching Saito's plays, we finally understand it. I'm so fucking let down right now. Oh my gosh. And it's very enlightening, you know, although frustrating all the same. Please allow us to apologize. We're aware it's too late. Finally getting it now won't really change anything. Arg, I want to do warnings. Arg, I want to go reread the Sakaki notebooks right now. I know the feeling, man. We're in the middle of a game. Do it later. I have them with me though. What? You're toting them around everywhere you go? Yeah, naturally, since it's something you want at hand at all times. See, guys, it's not too late for anything. All you need to do is start putting your understanding in practice from here on out. Start with just one play, with just one pitch. Simply go bring out what you've been building up until now. This is where it begins. From here on out, playing baseball is going to be fun. Yes, sir. And then in the 7th, it was this player's bat that ended the game for good. The New Star swing does it. The game is called. Heralding Saito High breaking through their first fight. Okay, so we ended the game here. Man, I'm glad I did the 3-chapter live reaction since the game's over now. Here's the thing I gotta say. I'm really let down by this match. Terajima, you let me down, and I think it's because I love Haikyuu, and I'm covering Haikyuu. That I have to say is that Haikyuu did this so much better. I was hoping that, you know, Terajima was going to put some flashbacks of the coach's past or something. And hell, maybe even a better counterattack. But this is really disappointing. But I'm glad that Miyuki, Terajima, I know you did this to me on purpose, that you had Miyuki lead the momentum. I know you did that. You did that to me on purpose, Terajima. This is just this match overall, like it was promising. This match was so promising, and I feel completely let down. This is so anticlimactic. It's so disappointing. I really was expecting more from this. I really, really was. I do, for what it is, I do like the ending. Like, I was hoping, or the end of this match, the writing here, that was fine. You could have had that there anyway. But I feel like this match was rushed. I'm very curious what you guys think. This match was definitely rushed. I do like what Sawamura realized. I think that's probably, and what Miyuki said about, you know, that the ace is not alone in this. I think that's why Sawamura fucked up his pitching, because he felt like he had to lead everyone. And that's actually an interesting thought, because when Miyuki leaves, and whoever's going to be captain, and watch, it's going to be Sawamura. Sawamura's going to be captain next after Miyuki leaves. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Sawamura with his pitching. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this match as a whole. I'm kind of let down because there was so much potential. We could have had like something on the lines of Nakoma versus Karasona, the Nakoma versus Karasona match that we had in Haikyuu recently. I really was hoping we were going to have that. especially in terms of character development for the coaches. But one thing I will say that I loved about this match, and I was really hoping we were going to get more from this in particular, is that how much this was more of a battle between the coaches, which it really was. And we got to see a lot of strategy, and I wanted to see more of that. And again, with like flashbacks of back in the day. Again, similar to Haikyuu, but like a little bit different, like kind of like how we had in Hitman Reborn, in the oh my god, in the Simon family arc, where we had like little bits of flashbacks from the founders with each match defeated. I was hoping we were gonna have something like that, but like see something throughout the game. But all I can hope for is that next chapter is we're gonna get the flashback of the coaches that we need. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Diamond No Ace content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.